I got a picture of Jesus in his heart. So many times that he got a picture of Jesus.
So I just stay
We shall be
fresh to see if that's it should have gone flying. So yeah, there we go. So now
the picture of Jesus.
we have the opportunity to interact if we wanted to. I bet it's
It has been spoken, he would come again.
right.
Would we
I'm trying to
recognize
sort of avoid.
his king?
So I do actually have to be
Wasn't that in our time? His word shine bright like the sun. He tried to lift the masses, was crucified by guns. He was a picture of Jesus. Yeah, so many pleasures. He is a picture
So yeah, it's
of Jesus.
kind of cool. Hey, Shyla, you want to take a quick peek at
In
this?
his
I want to just
heart,
take a peek. And
so many
so
prayers,
that's quite
so many prayers,
right. This is
so
what
many
so
prayers.
turn the mic on.
As if everybody knows what I am talking about. As if everybody here would know exactly what I was talking about. Talking about diamonds on the soles of a shoe. She makes the sign of a teaspoon and he makes the sign of a wave. The poor boy changes clothes and puts on that shade to compensate for his ordinary shoes. She said, honey, take me dancing. But they ended up by sleeping in a doorway by the bodegas and the lights on up a Broadway, wearing diamonds on the soles of their shoes. And I can say, and everybody here would know what I was talking about. I mean, everybody here would know exactly what I was talking about. Talking about diamonds on the soles of their shoes. People say I'm crazy. I got diamonds on the soles of my shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking. Diamonds on the soles of your shoes. Oh, pirates, yes, terrified. So like to the merchant ships, in it after that tonight, from the bottom next sea. But my hand was made strong. I the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation. I'll forgive for what you have to say. This song of freedom, 'cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipation, self-government,
There's almost no way.
I lost 35 Yes.
For an hour and a half. Yeah, I was amazed, to be honest with you. So there are three really yeah, we didn't have a lot of chance ahead of time to build up a lot of it. Still learning. What's that? Oh, this is going to be happy. Amazing. I'm just doing a live feed.
I check, and it has nothing to do with this.
I think another
Right, I'll take it.
This little bit right here. I'm just thinking when I get Who's that?
Really? Oh, like coming out of the just
Not amazing.
pretty soon. Well, it happens to Google Glass.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a good question. Sorry, my mother. I'm texting with my mother, trying to help her watch. I'm doing
Bob, I do have a question for you. Down at the Heartland Universalist Church, which is just down the road, we want to begin YouTubing sermons. Our guy Paul is famous all over the country. And I need to get some expertise about what kind of equipment we should get, and I don't have a big budget for equipment, but what we should they can watch it almost real time from somebody's website that wanted to watch That's exactly what you want to see that. So what is this device called? Okay. All right.
There's a name on it somewhere.
So small they can't even put their own name on. Webcam. All right, that's great. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Let's need to figure out. Bob, do you know how we can close out the slideshow? Oh, thank you. That's all we need to do.
My glasses on, but I'm assuming that that's how you turn it off, right? You see the power?
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Is that just you doing it?
Well,
Is that gonna burn your hand? Oh, it's still on.
I don't know.
Which is the best thing? I don't have. Yeah, we just cover it or just turn it off. Perfect. And you can just stand in front of it.
But are you playing the video first?
What's that?
The video is last, right?
Now we go straight to video. We've been watching the slideshow.
But I mean, like, are you gonna talk?
Yeah, we're talking right now.
So then we should.
No, we should have a video queued up now.
Okay, but
You didn't head
Because
down
it should be just totally ready to go.
okay.
Yeah. Because we're going to talk and then I'm going to introduce the video. Oh, wait.
Oh. I have to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And mom, this your thing's not plugged in. It's about to go dead. No, it's not. There's no light. It's about to go dead. It's plugged in. I don't know. Is there an outlet?
Yeah, put it in front of you. Is she in front of you? Is that apple not working?
Have to hit full screen.
Hit full screen?
Yeah, which is that little button on the bottom. Yep, with the little arrow. That would be on that.
And then
There's no cover for that. I'm going to turn black.
oh, it
Posted.
just,
I just posted it.
thank you so much. Awesome. Okay,
Oh, sorry. That's not what you wanted to see.
great. Whatever.
High-tech solutions.
Yeah. Perfect.
There.
All right, we're done. Way to go, Alice. Awesome. Okay.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of Simon Pearce, I wanted to welcome you all this evening to celebrate a great day, Earth Day, and this event. Shyla. I'm James Murray, and head of design, and I've had the privilege of working with Shyla on a project, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Now I'll introduce Shyla Nelson.
Thank you very much, James, and good afternoon. Happy Earth Day. It is a joy and a pleasure to be with all of you. Thank you so much for joining us for this auspicious occasion in the midst of the rain and the early signs of spring here in Vermont. And for those of you who are joining us around the world, happy Earth Day from all of us here. Vermont is a special place in the One Earth, One Voice campaign in that it is the birthplace of a global movement that started with a simple gathering of friends in an old New England church, just a little ways up the road, as we say here. It was a call that went out to the world that was met with enthusiasm and heartfelt support from people on every continent and has continued to grow in its 6 years. Today is the 6th anniversary of the birth of our movement, which was originally known as the Good Earth Singers, and now is the One Earth, One Voice campaign. At its root, at its core, ours is a mission and a message of hope. And it's a message that carries with it the invitation for every human being on the earth to join metaphorically and literally their voices, our voices together in song, in story, and in all of the creative, imaginative flourishings of the human innovative mind, heart, spirit. We've been told by the diagnosticians on our planet, the scientists, that our odds are long, the margins are slim, and the invitation has been sent out by those diagnosticians, calling everyone, each from our own capacities, from our own talents, from our own gifts, to contribute to the solutions, to help us envision a new story, a new Earth, a new humanity, and a new covenant between our species and the planet that we call home, that is, without any qualification, the source of all human life. From the beginning, this campaign has represented that collaborative spirit and the extraordinary vision, talent, and goodwill of artists, musicians, poets, writers of every stripe all around the world. There are a few today who are here who play a particularly special role in this new chapter. And I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge them. And if I can get through this without crying, it'll be a miracle. But you know, it is the earth after all. I think, you know, she deserves some tears. I first want to take the opportunity to acknowledge James Murray, who I am going to choke up. I brought the shards of a shattered globe and all that represented to our campaign to James in Windsor at Simon Pearce Studios. And within probably 30 to 40 seconds, we were talking about Joseph Campbell and the power of myth and the archetype and the story of the hero's journey and the power of art, the power of craft, the power of symbol to unite minds and ideas and vision and to create beauty from something that could seem on the surface to be so ugly, so destructive, to render from the shards something of vision, something of magnificence, of true visual poetry. And it has been indeed a privilege for me as well to participate in this creative process with James and with the extraordinary glassblowers who took up this invitation with us. You know, how'd you like to forge the new earth today? That's your job today. And in we went to that process together and watched these choreographed, extraordinarily strong, you know, movements of molten glass being forged into spheres, forged into a symbol of hope, of a renewed hope, from molten fire, the very elements, which we talked about a lot through this whole process. So I want to acknowledge James, and I want to acknowledge the team of glassblowers who helped bring James' vision to life for all of us, and I know that they're with us here in spirit today. When the globe shattered into thousands of shards, as many of you know, it happened in a freak accident through no human hands touching. The globe had literally rolled out the back of my wagon, having come loose of its footing and shattered, and I stood motionless for probably 5 minutes in shock. The globe that had been bathed in the waters of the Nile, the Celtic Sea, the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, and every imaginable body of water. Blessed by indigenous elders, blessed by children in the streets of Cairo, by visionary environmental leaders. And there it was in thousands of pieces. And when I finally came to my senses, the thought occurred to me that as ceremonially as I had carried this globe and shared this globe with the world, day in and day out for 99 days around the world, I must retrieve every shard and place those shards somewhere very special, very meaningful, in a way that continues this story, not knowing at all where the story would go from here. And as fate would have it, I was actually visiting a friend where I'd had some of my personal belongings while traveling. And I'm going to try to get through this without choking up. One of my most cherished gifts, which was given to me years earlier, was a bowl by my all-time favorite potter on planet Earth, and that is Miranda Thomas. A beautiful bowl, white on white, that is etched with the tree of life. And immediately it flashed in my mind, yes, that is exactly the vessel to hold the shards of the old shattered earth. So I went in and retrieved the bowl, and down on my hands and knees, sobbing, picked up every shard and placed them in the tree of life. And it became a kind of meditation, asking, what does it mean to take the shards of the old earth and rest them in the embrace of the tree of life, and see what happens next. So I want to take the opportunity to thank Miranda Thomas for her extraordinary artistry and her vision, which has inspired me over many, many years in so many different ways. And the Tree of Life bowl is now available for those of you who might be interested and enjoy taking a look at its beauty. Thank you. As the vision of the globe evolved and emerged, it was clear that the shards themselves would remain at the core, and I'll let James speak about that vision. And he and I both felt that there was an anchoring needed, a rootedness, something that symbolically put a kind of reverse capstone, if you will, a base to this new symbol of hope, and that needed to be rooted literally in the element of wood. And this idea, again, because the shards have been held in the tree, this extension of that vision of a tree-like base that could hold the new and old together. And it was our dear Charlie Shackleton who worked with James' vision and evolved that vision and came up with an exquisitely beautiful symbolic base, which you will see, which is in its own way a reaching, literally, I feel, from the roots, from the core of the earth, the Tree of Life emerging in a new form as we embark on the next stage of our journey. So I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge all three artists who are here today. Would you please give them a round of applause? I'm an opera singer by trade and training, and opera is considered to be the mother of all arts, where we bring together choreography, stagecraft, acting, singing, choral singing, orchestral music, dance, set design, costume design, lighting, every imaginable craft coming together to tell a story. And this campaign has really been a reflection of that as well. And along the way, in addition to the visual artists I've had the privilege of working with, I've met some extraordinarily gifted bards and keepers of storylines and keepers of voice who speak as voice of the earth in some incredibly powerful and moving ways. And one of those is with us today as well. His name is Greg Delanty, and he is one of the most beloved poets in Ireland. We also here in Vermont have the privilege of sharing him with his motherland as he serves as a professor at St. Michael's College, where he teaches poetry. Greg is going to share with us a poem that he has written, inspired by the story of our globe. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Greg Delanty.
I'm just going to read the poem. You wake. It's going through different drafts, so this is probably not the final draft. You wake. It's the title, and it leads into the poem. Then notice it on the bed beside you, or nestled among your clothes. How odd. You blink. Yes, a glass globe. At first you think the room is moving, but no. It's this sphere, turning ever so slowly. You look closer. Hold it to sunlight streaming through a pane. Shards of effulgence shimmer inside. Stars, diamonds, ice, tears, dew, rain. Holographing. We are spirit shards of the world you shattered. No renewings beyond this one will contain you. The sooner you act, the kinder it will be. Scry your fortune in the crystal ball. Music, that flaky, cracked. You're not alone. right now, as we speak, this glass mystery is turning up in rooms everywhere. And I would like to ask Shyla to sing. For us, for me, and part of it is to be in the world as an artist is, it's not, I have done civil disobedience, I've done it outside the White House with Bill McKibben and so forth over the years, and it's been my part of my life, so therefore it turns up in the poems. It's not me writing a poem outside of myself and my concerns. And it's also not Shyla's life. It's all connected, as all things are connected. And I would like to ask Shyla to sing, please. In fact, I kind of insist upon it, really. She didn't ask me to do this, but I would like.
Oh, right, there's the singing. I'd like to offer a piece that is a movement from, I believe, one of the most important musical works to emerge in the 20th century because of its fusive representation of different musical styles. That's the Misa Gaya. I follow it. For the earth forever turning, for the skies, for every sea, to our Lord we sing, returning home to our blue green hills of earth. For the mountains, hills, and pastures in their silent majesty, for our life, for all of nature, sing we a blessed harmony. For the earth forever turning, for the skies, for every sea, to our Lord we sing, returning home to our blue green hills of earth. Any story of this scope and magnitude has behind it countless stories that often don't make it into the foreground at a moment like this. And I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge a circle of angels and supporters who have been behind this campaign step by step through thick and thin, who have offered their support on every imaginable level to continue to make this campaign possible. Several are in this room, others are elsewhere around the world. I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge a few who are here with us today and to invite one of them to come forward. I'd like to acknowledge Nancy Stetson, Bill Stetson, Ernie Pomerlow, who is not here, but we send greetings up north. And I'd also like to take the opportunity to acknowledge Mary Waldner, whose cookies and crackers you're enjoying this afternoon. And without further ado, I'd like to bring Mary up to speak of the initiative that we're undertaking today. Mary.
You tell the initiative.
I'm going to tell the initiative. As we prepare for our journey to Paris, we are initiating a fund today, the 193 Legacy Fund, which represents the 193 member nations of the UN General Assembly. The journey that I will embark upon to Paris is 193 kilometers in length, symbolically representing the constellation of those member nations. And we are inviting participants to support that fund as we prepare for the logistics work ahead. And I've invited Mary to say a few words about her role as a member of that wonderful group.
Hi, I've been following Shyla for many years, Skyping with her from some hairy situations on her journey around the globe. And people ask me why I support her and why I feel so passionate about what she's doing. And I think partly because I've always been a very amateur singer, but singing is very moving to me, and I know how it touches everyone. But also I think it's because I believe in magic, and I know how hard people on the ground are working to change our habits and to change the destruction of the planet. But I also know that magic is required for any kind of significant change to happen in the world. It's what's happened historically. There's so many things happening behind the scenes, and magic is an important part of that. And I think what Shyla is doing is creating magic all over the globe, and touching people in ways that doesn't happen by talking about the facts or talking about what's going on. So I invite all of you and all of those who are listening all over the world to find that place inside of yourself where you know about magic, because we all do. It's all there. We don't always remember, but we know. And that's what touches me so deeply about what Shyla's doing and why I am a strong supporter and encourage all of you and everyone else too as well. Thank you, Shyla.
Last but certainly not least, you have seen the equipment around the room and people at different stations. I want to take the opportunity first to thank our good friends here at Simon Pearce for making this space available and helping us to facilitate this auspicious event today. I want to take the opportunity as well to thank our friends at CATV and Bob the Green Guy for helping us live stream this to the world today, and also to thank the volunteers who have made it possible for all of this to come together. I want to make a special acknowledgement of Ann Kennelly, again, in lump and throat, who has been with me side to side, shoulder to the plow, every step of the process of getting this event ready today. Would you please join me in giving her a round of applause? Finally, as we prepare for the moment, I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge my children. I guess that was the last holdout, who have watched this journey, have been part of this journey, have carried it, wondered about it, been confused by it at times. And my daughter Sophia, who was instrumental in what you're about to experience, burning the midnight oil with me as a mother and daughter team to render this story for you and for the world. And so Sophia, who is watching, thank you. And here we go. Thank you all for being here. Tech support. Okay, we have blue. That's good. We have to bring in the younger generation for this step.
No, just hit the play button.
Oh, just hit play. Okay, one moment here.
Yes. Oh, the magic. This is the real magic, as far as I'm concerned.
Did you hit the play button?
Wait. Well, we're going to pause till we have a little bit more robust sound. One moment. It is, after all, the music. There we go. Amazing. And
Here go the other way with mouse.
oh, other way. Let's see if that works. Thank you for your patience.
I'm trying to get back over there.
Yes. It's, yeah. Okay, it's on. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, wait, here we go. I don't know. Where did the mouse go? I need to get it back over here.
So you hit the triangle behind the bottom left corner. See it?
Yes,
Play
but I
button?
don't know if this.
It's not
What an idea. Let's see if it works. Sarah.
Can you scan to the side and I'll hold
Yes.
that? Just set it down, scan the screen.
Bravissimi. Ooh, that's hot now. Thank you so much for coming. Please enjoy the globe. And on the way, I'm going to have to hold it this way. On the way out, we are actually initiating another campaign within our campaign, the 193 Marble Campaign. Yes, we are losing our marbles for the earth. In honor of the 193 member nations of the UN General Assembly, we are launching from here today packets of clear marbles. We're going to invite each of you to take at least one, ideally more than one. And we're going to ask, the instructions are in the pouch. They ask you to take photos of yourselves and your location and your hopes for the new earth to share on various social media platforms with the hashtag 193marbles. We're going to be tracking. You'll notice in each pouch on the card is a number. We've numbered every marble pouch. And we are going to track the journeys of all of these marbles all the way around the world. The game, as it were, is the catch is you cannot send them to anyone. These have to be handed hand to hand to hand, and we'll see where they go. The idea, again, is that each one of us carries a piece of this new earth, this new hope, this new vision inside of us, and the more we share that with others and make that connection stronger, the better our chances of making it to the other side of this story. So I'll invite you to participate in that. Can't wait to see where they go. Some will be on their way to the African continent within the next week, and others to Europe soon. So it will be fun to watch that journey. And for those of you who are social media types, you can follow the journey of the 193 marbles on our Facebook page, where we will keep a rolling feed of images and stories, beginning, of course, with all of yours. Thank you again so much for coming today. Please enjoy refreshments, enjoy the new globe, and the hopes for our new earth. Happy, happy Earth Day. Thank you.
That's right.
Pretty cool. Yes. The song you said, was it? I hope you don't mind. I was Googling while you were saying it. I was like,
I know, right?
you have any sense?
Quickly tell me how you're streaming.
Sure. Let me see, maybe I'll just turn it. So we're looking at people. It's already
I'm ready for the
It doesn't have any. Oh, I know. Actually,
We take some marbles. I have 2 kids going there. I was
congratulations. I have one question. How many well, as you described the original
Oh, you're not saying.
We have this is my son Stan, and we have a house. Well, I go back to Cork City, but I have a house in Kerry, Steve, so we go back. I'm going to leave you with no. But I don't like me to think about the stone is going to end up in Kerry, and then we don't know what's going to happen. All right, nice to meet you both.
Hello, Fred.
Oh, hi, Fred. Nice to meet you. Huh? Nice and well. Should you take that on? Yeah, let's get on that time.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, last words, Charlotte. Do you want to have any last words to everybody? If you do.
What's that?
We're all done.
Okay.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. We're on our way to Paris.